Taipei International Airport. So I'm gonna wait here for a little bit, go through customs, get myself situated, and then we'll head towards the city. Alright, first thing that we're gonna pick up is a SIM card actually, and I just picked one up outside the counter at the airport. So pretty much the rates are pretty cheap. So 5 days here for 300 new Taiwan dollars, which is about $9 or $8 in the US for unlimited data. Okay, for the most part there were 3 telecoms. There was Taiwan Mobile, Far East, and Changhua. So I just picked Changhua because most people were lining up there, and then they were lining up at Taiwan Mobile as well. And I read a couple reviews on Changhua for other travelers that went to Taipei, so I just picked with that one. But the rates were almost all the same. I guess it's just the service, and I don't really know the service too well out here. But for the most part, your phone will have to be unlocked. So make sure your phone is unlocked so you can use overseas SIM cards. The next thing that we're gonna get is our transportation pass, which is called the Easycard at the MRT service desk. So this Easycard is very similar to the Pasmo or Suica card in Japan, and then the T-Money card in Korea. So for the most part, we paid a little deposit in order to purchase the physical card itself, and then what you do is you charge them out and then you top it off. So you can charge these cards at convenience stores, at metro stations. You can top it off here at the airport, and it's pretty convenient in order to travel around Taipei. So they have a 72-hour pass, but I don't think I can actually make it worth it. So I'm just gonna top it off and then just continue as I go. Alright, this is gonna be very similar to the transportation system in Korea and stuff. Most of these machines look newer, but we have to scan, touch your card, and then now we go in. So we're currently on the high-speed train and going to Taipei. So they said it's about 30 minutes or so before we actually make it to the main city. So the train from the airport to Taipei is actually really nice, like really spacious, air conditioning, seats comfy. And they also have these big windows so you can see the huge mountains in the background and also the city as well. But I'm gonna head to the center of the city and meet my Airbnb host, and then I'm gonna freshen up and unpack, and then we're gonna head out and explore. Okay, so here is my room at my hotel. Pretty spacious so far. So like, here's my desk. Here is my 2 suitcases. I still got room to walk in. I have my bed, pillow, sheet, tiny TV if I wanted to watch TV, and then hangers, and then I think this is my light. Yep, my light right here. And then there's also an outlet here, and I think that's an Ethernet port if you need it. Oh, there's also one right here too. Pretty nice. And then AC as well. Alright, finally gotten ready, got myself situated, took a nice long shower, feels so good. I'm actually quite tired right now, but nevertheless, I still have to go dinner and explore this area a little bit. So we're gonna go out even though it's a little bit rainy, got my umbrella, and then maybe we'll grab a quick bite to eat somewhere, go a little bit grocery shopping for supplies, get some water, and then just explore the area. What better way to start off this trip than to eat at the original Din Tai Fung? So we actually got seated right away. So they gave me the sheet in order for me to order, but they said go up to the 2nd floor. So they asked me whether or not I wanted to share a table. I said I don't mind. Either way, like, it's my dining experience. For the most part, then I don't have to wait as long. Okay, so I just got seated at the shared table, and I'm going to have to take a little bit of time to review the menu and then mark it on this sheet right here to see what I want. So it's going to take a little while. But definitely, you have to get the xiaolong bao, which is like a steamed dumpling here, soup dumpling. So we're going to order it. Oh, truffle. Oh, so good. Okay, we're going to order assortment. So I'm going to sit here and order, and then pretty much I'll show you what I'm going to eat in a little bit. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, baos too. I may have to eat here multiple times. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Din Tai Fung house special with this appetizer assortment of vegetables. Definitely have to get the truffle pork xiaolongbao, which is soup dumplings. And here I got the steamed shrimp and pork shumai. Let's see, what else? And then the house special spicy shrimp and pork wontons. And and then I'm gonna order one more thing, but I'm gonna eat this first and see how I feel. Okay, so we had some modifications to the order. So what the waiter told me was you can actually order a smaller amount. So instead of spending all $14 on that entire truffle xiaolongbao dish, I can try one, and just to make sure I like it. So if I do enjoy it, maybe I'll order more xiaolongbao, but that's awesome that I can order like smaller portions, like 1 or 2 pieces. Some of them come with 8 pieces, and we ordered like 4 instead. Thank you. So the first thing we got is the Din Tai Fung special, which is a assorted variety of vegetables. So what I see is some glass noodles, I see soybeans in there. I'm not sure what the rest is, but we'll give it a taste. Alright, let's take a bite out of this. Oh, this salad's really good. So there's glass noodles in here, there's seaweed in here, there's soybeans in here. Kind of reminds me of like a jellyfish salad that you would get at a Chinese restaurant, but it's not quite jellyfish. This is really good. So you get like, so you get like a whole bunch of textures. So you get texture of crisp, a little bit of crunchy seaweed, and then you get this soft gelatinous noodle as well, and then you get like some firm tofu. Very good. So here's our hot and sour soup, extra spicy. So there's scallions in it, I see tofu in it. You can definitely see the chili on it. So it should be, I'm expecting this to be by far one of the greatest hot and sour soup I've ever had. So here's the hot and sour soup. So you see mushroom, eggs, there's chili, there's also steam, and my camera's blurry. Alright, we're gonna try the soup now. The taste of it is really good. It's a really good hot and sour soup. Tons of toppings in here. Like, they don't skip out on the toppings here, like the mushroom, the tofu, the chili, the green onions and stuff. Like the little meat pieces. At some places where you have hot and sour soup, it's never this thick with like toppings. While reviewing the footage, I guess I didn't actually record myself eating these next 2 dishes, but I could have sworn I did though. But the black truffle xiaolongbao is definitely a must try here at Din Tai Fung. This is one of their signature items, and it's amazing. With truffle, pork, and also this light rich soup broth as well, and all encased in a dumpling skin, it's phenomenal. And also the crab and shrimp shumai were excellent. I got 5 of those, and I ate all of those instantly. And there was actually quite a bit of crab and shrimp inside the shumai, and you can see the whole shrimp on top of the shumai as well. So for any seafood lovers, this is a must get. Okay, so you may be wondering what this big flat thing is. This is actually our shrimp and pork pot stickers here. Oh, and here is it's our house spicy wonton, a shrimp wonton I believe. I said to stir this. Probably just to coat it with sauce so it's evenly stirred. But it looks like there's soy sauce in here, green onions, and a little bit of chili. So this entire flatboard is all gyoza, or pot stickers basically. So it's super soft on the bottom. Whoa. Here it is flipped over. But what you'll get is probably a super crisp texture right here, and a super soft, firm dumpling. Let's break it in half. Let's take a bite out of this one. No sauce. Exactly how I imagined it. Super crisp, thin layer crunch on the bottom, super soft. You get nice steamed pork in here. Very good dumpling. Alright, we're gonna try the house dumpling now with the spicy sauce. That house shrimp pork dumpling is like, you get, there's vinegar in here too, so it's a little sweet, a little tang, a little spice, it's all good. So here's our pork sticky rice, but we'll cut it in half so you can see the cross section. So here I cut it in half, it's kind of all one color, but on the inside you get a layer of fatty, juicy pork, and then on the outside layer it's all sticky rice. I'm assuming there's probably soy sauce on the outside with the rice, seeing how it's heavily brown. Like, you can see how fatty the pork is. Here's the fat on it, the fat cap, and then there's rice. Oh, it looks super good. So the pork is super tender, super fatty, and the rice is sticky, but it has like this hint of soy sauce on it, so it's a little bit salty as well. This is really good. So far I've been impressed by everything I've eaten here, and we got 2 more dishes, I believe. Well, dessert dishes. So here's our red bean bun. You get a bun on the outside, it's filled with red bean on the inside. I don't really like that. Solid red bean bun. So here's our rice wine soup. So it comes with rice, mochi, and some kind of fruit. But for the most part, it looks like it might be similar to shike, the Korean version, which is the sweetened brown rice drink, or it might be similar to amazake, which is the Japanese sweetened rice drink. So we'll take a taste out of this. This one's not as sweet as like the Korean version of shike or the amazake from Japan. Like this one, you can definitely taste the rice wine in here. It's like a little sweet, but it's more on the sour side. So this comes with 2 mochi balls. This might actually be filled with something. So the mochi is actually filled with a bunch of grounded black sesame seeds. So it has this nutty texture along with the tanginess of the rice wine. It's very good together. So I do have to say my dining experience here at Din Tai Fung has been really phenomenal. Like the staff is also super talented as well. Like they speak a variety of language here, English, Chinese, Japanese, Korean even, and I'm surprised that the caliber of the staff is actually really high here. Unlike most places where it's just like maybe just the local language and English for the most part, but they have a lot of people that speak a variety of languages here, which makes it really helpful for a lot of tourists and travelers coming here to eat. Alright, now that we finished our meal, let's see what the magic number is. So we have to get up and pay, but they leave your receipt. So I owe $1,045. Biggest bill ever. But it's in new Taiwan dollars. So this, I think it converts to about $33 in the US. So we have to take our check and pay downstairs at the cashier counter. Ooh, this must be where the magic happens. Everyone's making bows here and stuff. Oh. As you can see how packed this place is still. But normally I think you would go, up to the front right here and then get a number. And then your number will be called at the top. But since I got super lucky, I didn't have to wait at all. So being a solo traveler has its perks. As you can see, it's definitely pouring outside, so we're gonna go to a grocery store and then head back to the hotel. I could totally make it easy for myself to shop at Family Mart because I'm familiar with it, but I think this is one of their chains in Taiwan, which is Welcome, 2 L's. So it's a supermarket that's open 24 hours from the looks of it. I see a 24 sign. So let's go in. Looks like we leave our umbrella here. Honor system. So we're finally here at the supermarket and it's called Welcome, and I don't know why it has 2 L's in it, but you know, let's just roll with it. But this supermarket is actually a really nice place to visit for your first time here in Taiwan. There's a bunch of them in the city, and there's also tons of products here that you can buy. So from fruit to produce, there's also tons of Japanese goods, Korean goods, European goods, also American goods as well. I was surprised to see like goldfish and stuff, but they have a really nice selection of products here. And on top of it, I also was really excited when I walked into the store and saw that they had a huge assortment of produce. And I was really excited to see that all the fruits and stuff were really affordable. Besides the fruits that I typically find in Western supermarkets like strawberries, cantaloupe, like those kind of fruits were a little bit pricey, but stuff like dragon fruit, star fruit, passion fruit, I was really excited to see that they were really cheap here. If you're a snacker like I am, you'll probably be a little bit surprised to see their selection here, and it's pretty excellent. So I saw tons of Pocky here, Pretz here, lots of snacks from Japan, from Korea, and also Taiwanese snacks as well. And then I was really surprised to see Western snacks like goldfish. There's also cookies from Pepperidge Farms, so that made me laugh a little bit. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody, so be sure to check out the snack aisle. But typically whenever I come to a country for the very first time and I don't have like a dedicated water source or snacks, I do like to visit supermarkets, and I like to stock up on water, some snacks, and also if you have a fridge, I like to get some food as well, because you never know, you might get hungry when you're back at your hotel or Airbnb and you may not want to go out, and you may just want to just chill in your place, you know, just put on a movie and relax a little bit. But I do recommend any first time travelers to Taiwan to come to Welcome. It's a really nice supermarket, it's really easy to figure out. And on the next day, you'll probably want to go out and about and explore. So there's tons of outdoor markets where you can buy fruits and vegetables, and also tons of street food options. I'm just gonna grab some snacks and drinks here and then head back to the Airbnb and relax a little bit because the day has been exhausting. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys for another day in Taipei. Cool, my umbrella's still here. Note that. Awesome.